It's Later with Mo Kelly, KFIM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And I got to tell you, I got a bone to pick with one Mark Ronner.
We just got started. What are you doing?
I got a bone to pick with Mark Ronner. I know it's Monday. I know it's early. I know we're fresh out the gate. But I got a bone to pick with Mark Ronner because he said if it wasn't raining on Friday to step out my house on Saturday and wait. And I waited and I waited. You know what? I even drove down to Lake Forest to hang out with the Fork reporter, Bill Handel, and the great people of Lake Forest. It at most started drizzling. And I said, okay, all right, well, maybe I'll get some rain later on. I drove home, nothing. I woke up Sunday. It was sunny as can be outside. Nothing anywhere. I wake up Monday, no rain. And then you have the dirty nerve when I come in today, when you start your first newscast and you say, it's going to rain, possibility of rain tonight and for the rest of the week. I have, you need to explain yourself, young man.
There we go. Starting to feel like Mystery Science Theater with me saying, hit the button, Frank. We're going to have rain possibly later tonight and very likely tomorrow. And then we're looking at a clear Thanksgiving. Oh. But let me just say, you should go stand outside in any case.
He's just trying to get me out of the studio, huh?
Well, was it unsubtle? Is that what you're saying?
All right, let me be fair.
Yes.
Did it rain where you were over the weekend?
A little bit, yeah.
What is a little bit? Is that a drizzle?
Not so much that if I were president, I'd be afraid to go outside to a cemetery because it would ruin my hair. Is that too obscure a reach?
No, that's pretty specific, actually. Because I knew exactly. I caught all those references.
I'm just trying to think of something we can all relate to here.
Okay, I have to ask Isabella.
Oh, it's Bella. We just had a big thing about that.
Really? It's just Bella now?
Yeah, get it right.
Wait a minute. What is it? Everyone's changing their names on me now?
Not me.
Well, my government name is Isabella, but my parents only ever called me Bella.
But I'm not your daddy. So why would I call you by your... I'm going to call you by your government name. Like, I call Stefan by his government name. Stefan. I call Mark by his government name.
Isabella works. Isabella's great.
Okay, Isabella, did it rain where you were this weekend?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit? What is this a little bit? It was about a little bit. Either it rained or it didn't. A little bit. That's drizzle. It's just drizzly drops every here and there. I was under the impression, and maybe it's my mistake because I took Mark Ronner at his word, hence the beef I have with him today, that it was going to be raining for the better part of the weekend. In fact, I saw the news stories. Supposed to get like a 3/4 to an inch of rain. I remember saying that on the radio. And I couldn't impress upon you enough, Mark Ronner. Are you sure?
I'm reading all the code you're putting down here. You got a bone to pick. You got a beef with me. What's next? You're going to ask me if I like oysters or snails. What is this?
I don't think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It's too much. We need a reset.
Okay.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Okay, let's start over. Here we go.
Okay, I'm ready, and I think Isabella is ready. So let's just have a fresh start.
No, Isabella's leaving. She's walking out of the studio right now.
Yeah, that's her fresh start.
And some guy named Stefan is sitting down. And Stefan, is that your government name?
It certainly is.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Because Isabella made the distinction between what her parents called her. Look, my parents called me Willie. All right, but none of y'all are calling me Willie.
Oh, you're going to wish you hadn't revealed that.
No, I thought that was known. I know Tuala knew that.
Well, we both have the same middle name, so
right.
I was an occasional Billy.
Yeah, let me be honest, okay?
Yeah.
Billy's not for black folks.
Why is that?
It's just not.
It's just not.
It's just not. You don't really hear that
It's
often.
like the olive thing. You just have to know it, and there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Maybe, but you know, if you have someone who's named William, at most, I was named after my maternal grandfather. He was called Bill on occasion, but never Billy.
You'd get Bill. You're not going to get Billy.
Yeah.
Nah.
Think back to White Men Can't Jump.
I never saw that.
Oh my God.
Are you taking?
What is happening now?
I know. I barely qualify as half black anymore.
Wesley Snipes, never?
I just never got around to it.
You're killing me.
of all the people, I would have assumed that you had seen that movie.
Sometimes one slips through the cracks there, Morris William.
Okay, well, in the movie, Woody Harrelson, as I digress even further,
Yes.
plays the role of Billy Hoyle. And it's a recurring joke. And they make fun of his name being called Billy, which is basically playing on like, who is named Billy? Now, I'm quite sure there's some black Billies out there like Billy Ocean. I can't think of any others. Billy Eckstein, jazz musician. But by and large, I can't think of any.
Western
Billy
outlaws are
Blanks?
sometimes named
Billy
Billy.
Blanks, yeah.
Billy the
Famous
Kid.
Billy D. Williams, but
Oh, yeah. Billy D. Williams with a
bet
malt
you-
liquor.
but,
Come on.
But
I bet you won't get the 10.
but yeah, Billy D was an outlier back then.
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of Billies back then.
Well, what do you want me to do? It's too late to change it.
Well, all I'm saying is, Phil Collins was not talking about us. Billy, don't you lose my number? You never heard that song?
No, don't you dare give him a rim shot for that.
I wasn't trying to be funny.
Okay, well,
You haven't heard that
Mission
song?
accomplished.
Wait. You have not heard that song either?
yes, I have. It was not at the front of my mind as it is with yours because of your advanced age.
Wait.
So,
Isn't it Ricky?
I thought it was Billy.
No, it's Ricky. Don't lose that number. And I'm pretty
no,
sure-
that's Steely Dan.
Steely Dan. But Phil Collins had a Billy. Don't lose that number.
We're all over the map here.
Yeah, wasn't it Billy, don't you lose my number? Because you're mine anyway. No, not anywhere that I can't find you.
If only there was some futuristic way to look this up that every single person in
I'm
their
in the middle
car
of
is
a
shouting
show.
at us right now.
I'm in the middle of the
looking it up.
show. I can't do it.
Maybe not for long.
Yes, Phil Collins. But it's just called Don't Lose My Number. He may say Billy in it, but it's just called Don't Lose.
Well, let's look up the lyrics and be clear. Let's put this to bed before we go to.
I'm looking up the lyrics as we speak.
And Stefan, you should be pulling out the song right now.
I don't see the words Billy in this though. There's no. Oh no, you are right. The chorus, Billy, don't you lose my number.
And tell the audience what Mo wins. Nothing.
Your undying respect for the rest of the evening.
It's on life support. It may not be dying, but it needs help.
There's a whole lot of Billy mentions in this song.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know who Billy was in the song. I mean, like, maybe he owed Phil some money or something like that. You're not anywhere that I can't find you. That's what it sounds like.
I think Phil
That's a
may
threat.
have had history as a stalker.
This seems like a threat.
Between that and Every Breath You Take, the 80s
I'll be
was-
watching
it
you.
was a
Oh, yeah.
very dark time.
There are a lot of stalkerish songs. I mean, just straight up. Like, you would go to jail if you said that to someone for real on a message.
Yeah, times have changed. That's no longer romantic and charming. It's terrifying.
But it's just in time for Thanksgiving. When we come back, we'll tell you about what you should expect if you're going to get on a plane this weekend and the best and worst times to drive and or fly. It's later with Mo Kelly. Yeah, we're really off the rails already.
That was a good segue, though.
KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
We have a great announcement to make regarding Pastathon and Later with Mo Kelly, and it's going to come up in the second hour. We have something to reveal to you, and it's connected to Pastathon and this show, but we're going to tell you next hour. In the meantime, we have to remind you about Pastathon coming up, the 14th annual Pastathon, KFI Pastathon, December 3rd, a week from tomorrow. No, Mark Ronner is not going to be there. I can tell you that right now.
My voice will be there.
You will be with us in spirit, and hopefully your spirit won't get sick.
And hopefully you can bring me some food. The food there is really good.
Actually, we can, so make sure you give us your order.
Oh, God bless America.
And seriously, we can bring it to you.
Yes.
Tuala's coming back this way, so he'll drive from Anaheim to Burbank to give you the food.
I will be sorry not to be there in person.
I don't know why that was just said.
Well, now you got to do it. It's out there.
Look, I'll keep it and put it in the refrigerator and bring it to you next day. It's great warmed up. Trust Trust me.
See, I don't do leftovers, so yeah.
It's great, Mark.
I'm not sure how to feel about any of this. Please proceed.
Well, come by the Anaheim White House on Giving Tuesday, which is December 3rd, and you can see the live broadcast, donate on site, and drop off pasta or sauce and sauce donations. We're broadcasting from Wake Up Call with Amy King all the way through this show later with Mo Kelly. All the shows will be represented at the Anaheim White House. And this year we're celebrating a significant milestone, 10 million meals served to disadvantaged youth. Your generosity has been instrumental in reaching this goal, and we are so grateful for your continued commitment. Even if you can't attend, you can still participate in the excitement of our auction from anywhere. Be sure to spread the word to friends, family, and colleagues. Check out some fantastic auctions on our website, AnaheimWhitehouse.com. Hint, hint. You can also now donate in store at checkout at all Smart and Final stores in California, Nevada, and Arizona. Just tell the cashier you want to donate to the KFI Pastathon. Or you can round up your purchase to donate as well. We'll take the change. As well, Wendy's restaurants in Southern California are offering coupon books for a donation to Caterina's Club in store and at the drive-thru. You might have seen Tim Conway Jr. working the drive-thru last week on Friday. It was very, very humorous. It was obvious that he had never worked fast food before.
Did you go to that?
I was kind of working, Mission Viejo, and here is not exactly close.
Wonder if anybody smarted off to him and got the special.
You have to ask Twal about that.
No, I don't think so. But he did come back here and bring us some grub from Wendy's.
Yes, he did.
And now I am a brand new fan of this particular burger. I forgot to ask him which one it was, but it was scrumptious.
It was very good. And I was very hungry, which made it taste even better.
Right.
For some reason, we were all very hungry in the studio Friday night. Stefan, who was throwing food at us? Sharkies?
Oh, yeah, that was from... Oh, yeah. They got the wrong order and they gave us their steak and chicken.
Yeah.
Sharkies.
We had just food from all over the place.
I forgot about that.
Food donation.
Wait, I was just walking into the studio and Twala just handed me a hamburger. Hey, you want a hamburger? I'm like, who says no to a hamburger? Yeah. I didn't even ask who or why or what.
Plus, the other thing me and Tuala noticed is it was still warm, and that's not a close drive. So I don't know how he did that.
You didn't hear the story?
Yeah.
They put it, go ahead.
Tim put it in a bag, sealed it, and then put it on the floor of his car and turned the heater on full blast to keep it warm.
Okay,
here.
cool.
Yeah.
Or that he was just blowing on it, one of the two.
Or sitting on it.
Yeah, one of the three.
That burger was a little smashed.
Well, Pastathon coming up December 3rd. Make sure you come out and see us. And next hour, we have a big announcement to make regarding this show and Pastathon, and you'll want to tune into that. But just in case you're going to be traveling this weekend in the time in between, well, got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that it's going to be a high travel weekend. In other words, people are spending money. They want to go see relatives. That's the good news. The bad news is there are a lot of people out there. I'm talking about 80 million people are forecast to be traveling by car, plane, or some other mode of transportation for Thanksgiving. That's up 1.7 million people compared to last year. As far as air travel, this will be the busiest Thanksgiving holiday ever for U.S. airports. Let me just stop right there. That's all bad news if you're trying to travel. This will be the busiest Thanksgiving ever for U.S. airports between this past Saturday, November 23rd, through Tuesday, December 3rd. So if you're flying anywhere between then and December 3rd, you're probably going to encounter a lot of displeasure. Traveling is hard enough all by itself. And then you throw in Thanksgiving travel, and then you have to just throw in, The Sunday after Thanksgiving, December 1st, will be the busiest day to fly. If you're trying to come home on Sunday, that's not a good idea. If let's say you're on a tight schedule, you got to get back in time for work on Monday, just know there's a good chance that you may not get back on time. The cheapest days to leave for your trip are Thanksgiving Day or 3 days earlier, as in today. So these are the cheapest days to travel. Most people are trying to travel like this past Sunday, as in yesterday, so they have the whole week. But these are the days, if you want to leave your trip, that you will save the most money. The cheapest days to fly home are Black Friday, obviously this Friday, or Travel Tuesday, which is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Those are the cheapest days to fly.
I think the travel has already started because my journey from Pasadena to Granada Hills to here was absolute insanity. And I forgot because I hit the road thinking to myself, oh man, we're leaving early. We'll just drive slow, take our time. Ran into a wall of traffic as the 210 was connecting to the 118. And I just was like, FML, man, this is absolutely insane.
Mondays usually are the best traffic days of a given week. I find at least.
Week.
No, not on Thanksgiving week. That's how I knew that it was bad, because this Monday was like a Thursday or Friday any other week.
At least you didn't get a rag thrown at you.
What happened now, Mark? What happened now?
I'm the victim of a rag assault. The traffic was so hectic in a parking lot. I got
ragged on?
Another driver threw a rag from his car at my car. And
who throws a rag? What is a car-to-car ragging?
I mean, it could have been worse. It could always be worse.
It could be worse, but I'm saying, where were you in which a rag would be thrown at you? And why was your window rolled down?
Oh, no. It was rolled up. This was an irrational rag throwing. I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish by hurling this rag, by using this rag as a projectile, but it was insulting, to say the least.
Where were you? What did you do wrong to instigate?
First of all, you're blaming the victim. Second of all, I was in a Costco parking lot, which, just like being at the airport, do not do that on Thanksgiving week. Lesson learned for life there.
You went to get gas on Thanksgiving, basically Thanksgiving weekend?
Terrible idea. I learned from my mistake. It's never going to happen again. I'll hitchhike here if I have to. Never again.
So how is it you get into an altercation with someone in a Costco parking lot?
Apparently there was some Darwinian struggle for parking spots, and the guy must have thought that I took one he was waiting for, which I didn't realize that I did, because I wouldn't normally do that, because I believe in the law and the rules. Otherwise, what's left? Anarchy. So the guy apparently just went berserk, and all he had on hand was a rag to throw.
I'm just trying to picture this. You pulled into a parking space.
Yeah.
And he drove behind you, rolled down his window, and threw a rag out?
He just hurled it about as hard as you can hurl something like a rag. I mean, what's next? A marshmallow, sir?
Did he say anything? Did he exclaim anything?
Yeah, I think there was an expletive hurled my way, but I even if I had heard it clearly, you wouldn't want me to say it on the air, I know.
Did he speed away?
I stuck around in case he wanted to come back for seconds. I mean, I didn't really understand what was going on. And so, I was ready for whatever, but is there anything more stupid than getting in a little batch of fisticuffs in a holiday parking lot?
I'm glad, because any other time I thought you would have flipped him off.
Well, I wasn't sure who was in the wrong this time, so you've got to withhold the finger in those cases.
Hold the finger.
Withhold.
Oh, okay.
Withhold.
Not grab hold.
You don't have to make something filthy out of absolutely everything.
No, yes, I do. I really do.
Says him.
Yes, I know, of all people.
You stay out of this food.
It's Later with Mo Kelly. When we come back, we have some more information as far as Thanksgiving Day. I always forget. I assume most of you forget what the hell is going to be open, what is going to be closed, because if you're like me, you're probably already starting to do some of your shopping and you need to know what is open. Or if you're having Thanksgiving dinner, you're probably the one like me who's always sent to the store to pick up something. Why is it always me? Why is it always me?
Because you strike me as a connoisseur of that canned cranberry sauce with the striation lines on it.
Yeah, you know what? And I've never liked that stuff. And there are people in my family who love it, swear by it. It's horrible.
Well, if you love them, you'll have some on hand.
No.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Later.
KFI Mo Kelly. Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. What's open? What's closed? What should I do? I know that there are some honeydews, some husbands out there just like me who are going to be asked at the last minute to go get something from some store somewhere. and you need to know in advance what is going to be open. And I'm right here to tell you. What is going to be open on Thanksgiving is this. Big Lots. I mean, of the stores they haven't already closed. Big Lots will be open on Thanksgiving Day from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. CVS will be open, but you got to check the store exactly to see how long they'll be open. The store's hours will vary by location. Kroger and also their subsidiaries, including Ralph's. There's a Ralph's by me. They'll remain open until 3 p.m. local time, depending on your time zone. But in terms of Pacific, 3 p.m. on Thanksgiving Day. But the pharmacies will be closed for the Thanksgiving holiday. Sprouts Farmers Market will be open, but will close early at 2 p.m. Whole Foods will be open to take all of your money on Thanksgiving Day, but will have modified hours. And Mark and I love to shop at Whole Foods. There are plenty of things to look at and buy there.
That's a true statement, and that's all I'm going to say.
That's all. Best Buy. I haven't been to Best Buy forever.
I'm shocked that they're still around.
I was getting ready to say the exact same thing because when you think of computers or electronics, I mean, I like Best Buy stores, but there's nothing in them that I can't find elsewhere.
Yeah, like you, I used to be a super AV nerd, but I haven't been in one of those in years.
What changed for me is when Amazon could get something to you the same day or the next day, it kind of defeated the purpose. It's like, why am I going to get in my car and drive all the way to maybe Burbank or Torrance where they had Best Buys to see if they had X, Y, or Z, or even if they did have it, when I can just do click, 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 and have it sent to me.
Yeah, and Jeff Bezos thanks you from his mega yacht somewhere.
Someone has to get my money. Whether it goes to Best Buy or Amazon, I'm pretty much indifferent. I really don't care.
Well, also, we don't need those big-ass stereo systems like we used to have with all the components.
Those were the days. You had the racks and the glass doors. And this next one is for you, Mark Runner, specifically you. Costco will be closed. So you've already got your gas. There's no reason for you to go to Costco on Thanksgiving.
No hot dogs?
Nope.
No Costco? $1.50 either. Hot dogs?
Nope. None of that. Dick's Sporting Goods, they'll be closed as well. I think I've been there maybe 3 times in my life. Home Depot, they will be closed. Just in case you're trying to get a jump on Christmas and get your Christmas tree or something, you won't be at Home Depot on Thanksgiving.
You don't need to build things on Thanksgiving, honestly. Take the day off of building.
You'd be surprised how many people like to do that stuff over the course of a holiday weekend because they have time.
To get away from their families. That's why golf was invented.
But I don't golf, and I'm running out of options.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Kohl's will also be closed. Macy's, closed on Thanksgiving Day. Target, closed. Trader Joe's, closed.
Oh.
Walgreens and Walmart, closed on Thanksgiving Day. And I don't know this. I'm really asking because I don't know. Is Black Friday still a thing? You talk about Best Buy or a Target. Are people still lining up outside to do that stuff?
Are you asking me as a half black man?
I'm asking you as a newsman. Have you heard any stories about it? Okay.
Yes, it's still a thing.
I'm not asking if the half black person in you wants to do it.
There's no half Black Friday. But yes, it's still a thing.
Now, see, I would have given you a rim shot for that, but Stefan is not paying attention.
He's in the tank for you. It's unfair.
No, I will call out that one. You deserve that one. No, we'll wait. No, we'll wait. Okay. I mean, look, I like to think of myself as fair, and you would earn that one.
Thank you.
Hey, are there any Kmarts left at all?
That I don't know, but
I know there are a couple Sears.
I can tell you this, and I think I told you this before. You can get Kmart Muzak on YouTube to listen to in the leisure of your own home.
That is oddly appealing and weird at the same time.
No, it's good.
I will listen to that.
Yeah.
It brings back very fond memories of when I was growing up. Because there was a Kmart, one of the worst in the nation, right around the corner from my house.
Put it on when you have people over for the holidays and see if they either like it or if it clears out the room.
You're trying to see, I don't think you understand. I am not trying to have people over for the holidays. There are too many people who come over to my house. I'm trying to have fewer people at my house. I'm trying to have less traffic at my house.
Well, put it on a speaker outdoors, and maybe it'll keep people off your lawn.
No, I would actually put it on in headphones and then go to sleep to it. It's probably very soothing.
I've spent hours writing to it. It gets you in the flow state.
Well, that and like Kaiser Permanente music, those are really, really mood setters.
Oh, I don't know that.
You haven't heard Kaiser Permanente?
No.
We'll have to look that up and get that for you sometime. We'll do it on the other side of the break. It's Later with Mo Kelly. KFI AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And we have a health department warning for drug-laced chocolate bars. We'll tell you about that when we come back. And also some Kaiser Permanente music.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
And the California Health Department has issued a warning over drug-laced chocolate bars. Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars are the ones that you need to look out for, as they have had psychoactive drugs added to them. This is according to the California Department of Public Health. The Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars, say that 5 times fast, were sold both online and at physical stores throughout California. Got to be honest, I've never heard of Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars.
If you're going to lace something with drugs, though, it should be something with a name like that.
Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars. The bars were labeled as containing the food additive Amanita muscaria, a type of mushroom. The bars known to be affected are Belgian milk chocolate caramel peanut twist of the Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars, the Belgian milk chocolate intense dark of the Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars, and Belgian milk chocolate Maui coconut twist of, say it with me, the Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars. Twala, have you ever heard of these chocolate bars? I have not.
I have not, but to Mark's point, anything that is labeled magic, mushroom, bars, to me, I'm thinking
That's
is
drugs.
laced with drugs.
I'm starting from the standpoint of that is a drug.
Yeah.
Okay. And it might have some chocolate in it, but it's a drug.
I mean, it's different if you said, Snickers, Almond Joys. I'd be like, whoa, watch out.
That's laced.
Yeah.
But when you say Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend, we're starting from a drug source.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're made with the drug, not laced with
Yeah,
it.
there are certain candies that you think if they aren't, they should be, like Dots. That's a gimme.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dots, yeah. Yeah.
To my knowledge, I've never taken any drugs, to my knowledge. But this has always been my fear, to your point, Twala, if it were a Snickers bar or something where I'm expecting only milk chocolate. That's it. That's the only thing that I'm expecting, just milk chocolate. And then, but if I were to pick up a Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bar, I'm assuming that I'm getting ready to go on some sort of acid trip.
Don't get behind the wheel.
I'm assuming that I will not be in my right mind. So it might be a little bit misleading, but I've never had any desire to just order some random Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars online. That's not something I'm going to Amazon for.
That's like something you'd get at a cafe in Amsterdam.
Yeah, that would be more appropriate. But also, if you're at a cafe in Amsterdam, you're in a different mindset. Literally, you're thinking about, okay, I'm in a cafe in Amsterdam. Let me try, what's on the menu? Let me get 3 of the Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars. Let's start with that.
Yeah, what do you have, sir, that'll get me so messed up that I've got to be led back to my hotel room with a Sherpa?
No, I'm not having these things. I'm not. No. I'm not experimental. I'm not adventurous like that. I am just going to stick with the damn Hershey's bar. We had in our snack drawer, we had some Kit Kats in there, and I was eating the frick out of those. Those things were so good.
Oh, yeah.
The little single sticks,
Oh, yeah.
they were great.
Now, see, something like this, though, I can see the health department putting out this warning for parents who may come across any of these chocolate bars in their kids' bags. Now, I would look at this and say, hey, that has mushrooms in it, but because because you could order this online, I can see some kid ordering these, sneaking them to school, saying, hey, try this chocolate bar. I'm telling you, when my son got a hold of a chocolate bar and was not able to tell, his mother or I, what the chocolate bar was. It's just a friend brought a chocolate bar, and after he ate a few pieces of it, his heart was racing, had to take him to ER. But I'm thinking that this is the type of chocolate bar that was brought. Looking at what the conditions can be that it causes, I'm like, they probably had some polka dot chocolate bars. I can't say the whole thing. That's a lot.
Yes, just for clarification, what's the name again, please?
Polka Dot brand Mushroom Magic Blend chocolate bars.
Yeah, those are for Daddy.
Have you said who's your daddy at the end? You know what they need? They need some Kaiser music to just calm them down.
Everybody does.
Doesn't that make everything feel better?
It makes me feel like I'm in an 80s sitcom.
It makes me want to talk to my doctor.
From over your shoulder?
Ooh.
No.
You know they have a blood test for that now.
Well, it takes all the fun out of it, doesn't it?
Thank goodness. All the suspense and the mystery.
Doctor, why are both your hands on my shoulders?
Hey. It's the family show.
Hey, you stop that.
Seriously though, I had my first prostate exam when I was 35. So that's almost 20 years ago. Nothing can prepare you for what was the original, what they call the digital exam. And I don't mean digital as far as like display. I mean digital. 35. And I wasn't even prepared for it. They said, sir, we need to do this because we think of something. I said, okay, not knowing what I was okaying. Next thing I know, I felt like I needed to call the police.
You don't even know
Make
if
a
the person
report.
asking was a doctor, do you?
No, I do know the person was a doctor. I just wondered whether I needed that particular exam on that day.
Well, sometimes a patient just looks like they need it.
It was soon after that I realized that I could get a PSA blood test. And that's what I've had since.
Yeah.
You didn't know that, Mark?
No. Now I feel like I need some answers.
Okay, I'm being very serious.
No, I don't joke about that.
You can have the PSA antigen test as part of your blood work, your lab work.
Yeah.
And then they can see whether your prostate is inflamed or something in it. I can't tell you. I'm not a doctor. If they feel that number is high, then they will probably go in to physically check the size of your prostate. I'm being very serious.
I wasn't aware there were multiple options, and I feel like I need to march into the old doctor's office and demand some explanations promptly.
Yes. I mean, unless you've had the first one, you really can't appreciate the second one. I can appreciate the second one.
I'm not sure what sense you mean that in.
What I'm saying is you will have a greater appreciation for the blood test version after you've met Dr. Jellyfinger.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you and I see each other 5 days a week with our faces on monitors, and you can tell like if something's offending me or if I think it's insane. Apparently, I'd be a terrible, terrible poker player. So the last time I had a physical and my doctor was going to do that, I didn't say a word, and he looked at my face and said, listen, I don't like it any more than you do, okay?
But I don't want, but see this, I don't want to have a conversation with you.
No.
I don't want you to look at me. I don't want to talk about it afterward. I want to just get my things and do my walk of shame.
Yeah, there's no spooning afterward.
No, not at all. Just give me some Kaiser music and I'll feel better.
Please.
I'm feeling better already.
I feel like we need some kind of video toaster caliber titles flashing up on our screen.
Nothing makes you feel better after meeting Dr. Jellyfinger than some Kaiser music.
Well, except maybe a beach towel.
Ooh. It's later with Mo Kelly. KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
Heard any of our secret mind control hidden messages recently? No? That's because we're really good at it.
KFI.
And KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live.